Steve Carell, Toni Collette, Paul Dano, Alan Arkin, Greg Kinnear, Abigail Breslin, Bryan Cranston, Dean Norris, and Matt Winston are just some of the amazing cast members of this all-time great movie, one of my favorites of all time. One that you probably haven't heard of, one that you absolutely need to watch if you feel any sort of emotion. It's Little Miss Sunshine. So while the movie won 2 Oscars and premiered at Sundance in 2006, I just still feel like this movie is severely underrated and people don't talk about it as much as they should. It was released in 2006, directed by Jonathan Dayton and Valerie Faris. So at the time, The Office just started to roll out in 2005, so Steve Carell was on the up and up. Toni Collette had been in The Sixth Sense. You got Alan Arkin, Paul Dano, Bryan Cranston, and Dean Norris just before Breaking Bad. So you put all these things together, put all these lovely people together, and still no one's talking about the goddamn movie. So the official logline reads as, a family loaded with quirky, colorful characters piles into an old van and road trips to California for little Olive to compete in a beauty pageant. So from the start, first shot you see, the movie centered around our lovely Olive. She wants to be in a beauty pageant. She's watching Miss America. She wants to be her. She is seeing herself in that person through the TV, and that's all she cares about. So the movie revolves around Olive and her pageant amongst the lives and problems of the Hoover family. One, you have our dad, Richard Hoover. He is self-absorbed, only caring about his 9-step program that he's trying to sell for people to be successful and motivational. Meanwhile, he's not successful. Anyways, 2. Second, we have the son, Dwayne. He just wants to be left alone. Everyone shut the hell up. Get away from me. I don't want to go on this road trip. Get out of my face.
What about your family?
Pretty straightforward there. Then we have Frank, played by Steve Carell, the uncle or Toni Collette's brother of the family. He just went through a very rough breakup, lost his job, and survived a suicide attempt, so he is going through a lot, to say the least. Then we have Edwin, our grandpa of the family, played by Alan Arkin. He's a miserable old man, has nothing good to say. He's funny from time to time, but mostly out of pocket.
What's that, chicken? Every night it's the fucking chicken. Holy God almighty. Is it possible just once
Dad?
we could get something to eat for dinner around here that's not the goddamn fucking chicken?
Hey, Dad!
And lastly, we have Cheryl, our mom of the family, played by Toni Collette, who's just trying to keep everyone together. So you throw all these personalities, quirks, life experiences, problems together in one VW bus driving cross-country. I bet you can imagine what that would look like. That's why I love it so much. The tone of the movie can be dark, it can be hilarious, it can be sad, and it can just really make you feel for these characters along this journey and really allow you to feel what they're going through throughout the course of the trip. So everyone's basically there for Olive, to support her, be there for her, but everyone's got shit, man, and it's all going to come out throughout the course of this movie, and that's, you can probably assume, why it won't be a straightforward road trip, and for many unforeseen circumstances as well. And just another reason why this movie stands out to me and why it resonates with me so much is that it just feels so lived in. It doesn't feel artificial. It doesn't feel like people are acting or, putting on these characters for a screen. It just feels very real, and they throw you in the middle of the family as soon as the movie starts. Side note, cinematography is crazy. The movie is gorgeous. The first shot is Olive's eyes just fixated on this TV looking at Miss America. So from the get-go, you understand what this movie is, what it's going to be about, and what the actual focal point of it's going to be. Overall, the main themes of this movie are not worrying about what other people think, being yourself, doing what makes you happy, understanding that trying will always conquer failure. And no matter how crazy or dysfunctional your family is or what they look like, whether they're blood or not blood related, you're all on this journey of life together. And as long as y'all have each other, all will be good.
Outstanding, soldier, outstanding!
Little Miss Sunshine just makes my heart happy every time I watch it. Makes me cry every time I watch it. It's just such an awesome feel-good movie. Please go watch it as soon as possible. It's on HBO at the time of this recording and upload date, so go check it out. Let me know what you think. And I'll catch you in the next video, whenever that is, whatever it's about. We're having a good time here. Let's get the ball rolling.